Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill today, Roki Sasaki. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
All right, ready to get underway. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Jorge Soler.
And that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles.
Ball, that's outside.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Inside.
Nope, that's inside.
And the count's full. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Trout. This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles under it, and there's one down.
Batting third, left fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Wade Meckler, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
That's a ball.
Man at first, one away. Up the middle. On to second, they get one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they make short work of them there. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting to start for the Angels, Reed Detmers. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
The 1-0.
That's ball two. Hey!
That one
Inside,
missed.
ball 3.
Clips the corner, and now it's 3-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Payoff pitch. Got him, and one away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Andy Pajes in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The lefty, the 1-0. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Next to the dish is Freddie. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Ball. Ball, that's out.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Vaughn Grissom. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. In the air on the infield, Betts. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Oswald Peraza digs in now.
Inside, ball.
No score here in the second.
That's a ball.
2-0. And it's fouled away. Foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Strike three. It's a strikeout for Roki.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him long. That was just nasty.
Two down, base is empty. Donovan Walton now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Yo, one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
So a man at first. So in now for the Angels, Nick Madrigal. He's been a great free agent sign. That keeps his zone. That's strike one. Runner on the go. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Walton, the runner at first with two gone. Line drive, base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Batting 8th, center fielder Jose.
And now it's Jose Siri. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Inside, ball one.
Two on, two outs. And that is out of play.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Siri wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The 3-1. And fouled off. Payoff pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. That one out to right. Tucker under it. And that is that. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Ball one.
There's a strike to Mookie. Detmers, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Outside low, and a count 2-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That misses the zone, and a full count now. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Ball one.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Ball 2.
Man at second. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Flying around third is Betts. Relay throw home. He'll score and then tie it. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's Max Muncy.
That's outside.
That funky Muncy. Tucker aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball, that's low.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. Fastball in for a strike. And now 3-1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two. Stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4 to avoid.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Will Smith to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
2-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away.
Batting 8, left fielder, Alex.
Two aboard with one out. Now the left fielder, Alex Call.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Late on that fastball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Two on, one out. Jackknifes out of the way.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next one misses, and now it's 3-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swing and a pop-up. 2 away now.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And next for LA, Alex Freeland. A switch hitter batting right.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Curveball drops in for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Jorge Soler. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, 1 now. And that one fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. And the Halos jump out in front. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Mike Trout. And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The 0-1.
The big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
He's out.
Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
So up next, Wade Meckler. He hit into a double play his first time up. And there's a foul ball. Bounce to the right. Throw on to Freeman. He's out.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman Vaughn Grissom.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Vaughn Grissom. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. That one found hard the other way. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
On the ground, and that's just foul. The 0-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
This one in the air, right field. And that is that. Angels get one with a solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in L.A., set for the bottom of the 3rd, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. A solo shot, and we're level. It's 2-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Andy Pajas getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ball, that's in.
Late swing fouled off.
No, inside.
That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Nope, that's the ball.
Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Man at second. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And it is 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. Here's Mookie to hit. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one's in there. Strike one. And Mookie takes.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third. And a count 1-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Tied up here in the early going. Close, but called a ball. Waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And that's a strikeout looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Two aboard with one out. So here's Kyle Tucker now on a line. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Action in the Angels bullpen. Sean Anderson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
Here's Max Muncy. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one misses, and that's ball one. Pages, the lead runner, out at second. Freeman at first, 2 out of the inning. a strike. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him looking. They limit the damage here. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. 2-2 game. Start of the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Sasaki.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Wald.
Nope.
The next
Ball
to
one.
hit takes ball 1. In there at the knees. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That's in. Ball 2.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Nick Madrigal. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one close. Ruled a ball. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Nope.
He's just
outside.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown,
Ball, that's
good
out.
pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 3-0. Right through there for a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Sean Anderson.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Fly to right his first time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
That's a ball.
Away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Alex Call digs in now. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
So digging in, Alex Freeland. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that chops in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. Shohei Ohtani would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here comes a 3-2. In the air to left center, Meckler on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for the Angels, Jose Siri. That one misses, and that's ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Dreyer also throwing. And the 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. Next pitch is downstairs. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Comes a 2-2. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment.
O'Hoppe batting with 1 down, takes a strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball there. That misses, and the count 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Jorge Soler.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Jorge Soler, the next to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That clips the corner. Ball
That's a
one
ball.
low. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Ball, that's in.
Left field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Angels held in check. Score remains 2-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Hey.
Fastball is outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Meckler should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
Down to number 2 hitter, Andy Pajes. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Anderson, the tall righty, 31 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Got him looking. 2 down.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball, that's outside.
And 1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ball inside.
That's inside. And it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if His run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
It wasn't
Ball
easy,
four.
but he earned that walk
Perfect.
after a long at-bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sean Anderson departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Chase Silson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Go ahead run on base. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And now
Ball,
2-0.
inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
That's outside. And now 3-0. Kyle Tucker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And there's the automatic. Next offering is fouled back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Swings through that one out in front that time. Two on, 2 outs. Fought off foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. That one is absolutely belted, and this one looks like trouble. Here comes Freddie around third. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking it. Would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
So 2 down. Max Muncy will hit next.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Ball 2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Angels 2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Blake Trinan.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the DH for the Angels. Mike Trout just missed. The 1-0.
No, that's
Activity
down.
in the bullpen. Jonathan Hernandez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Garcia getting loose as well. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one in there to Mike Trout. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So up next, Wade Meckler. Outfield playing pretty shallow. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Right there for a strike.
Ball 2.
The Halos with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Vaughn Grissom. Outside corner, there's a strike. Quick toss to first, and diving back is Trout. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Ball 1.
Next
Nope,
pitch
that's the ball.
misses, and it's 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2-2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, shortstop Oswald Peraza.
Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Hey!
Oh, 2 now.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Trout off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that'll do it. Angels strand one. They're down 3-2. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
Ball, that's out. Ball 2.
Next
Ball,
offering
that's
misses.
inside.
3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. That one misses.
Nope. Ball 4,
so
that's
lead
it.
off walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Call into box again. Takes a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. In the air, left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Alex
One out
Freeland.
man at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Freeland.
Outside, that's a ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. Rudder takes off. Swing and a miss. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Man at second. And that one almost got him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Chase Silseth will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brent Suter.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Swing and a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, 2 now.
Ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Nice work from the Angel pen there. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Angels 2.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. We're in the
Number
7th. We have a new
29,
pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Hernandez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. So in now for the Angels, Jonathan Walton. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is down low. Nick Madrigal up next for the Angels. Looking to get the tying run on base. Softly hit to third. Muncy sends it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal, the next to hit for the Angels. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And next for LA, Jose Siri. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first. The Dodgers trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels go quietly there. They trail it 3-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
Ball, that's out.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Pomeranz getting cranked up as well. The lefty, the 1-0.
Hey! Hey!
In the air to left center. Meckler settles under this one, and there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Two down, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts.
Hey!
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job
Whoa,
holding that
that's down.
deficit at 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Dodgers down in order, but they're up 3-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Soler in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jonathan Hernandez gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher on now, Alex Vesia.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And now batting, Mike Trout. The Dodgers holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And the Angels are gone in order, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Up the middle, Peraza. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one fouled off.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Kirby Yates. He last pitched 2 days ago. And up to the plate is Will Smith. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
And a 1-2. That one lifted to left. Meckler gets under it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead at 3-2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That one's in there. Strike one. Left field. And it drops in. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Vaughn Grissom now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses the zone. Ball one. The Dodgers trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Missed with a changeup. Ball two. Right through there for a strike. Clips the corner, and the count is even, 2-2. Next pitch is outside. Oswald Peraza on deck for the Angels. And a payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Now at the plate, Oswald Peraza. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. Ball one there. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And it stays fair. Heading for the plate. He will score, and the Angels even it up. Relay throw. He's in there. 4-3, they take the lead.
He stayed close with the front side, even though he likes to go to the opposite field. If you go inside too many times, he'll make you pay.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Tanner Scott is done. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Jack Dreyer will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Donovan Walton, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3.
That's a ball.
Man at second. Fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here's a 1-1.
Oh, that's off the
Activity
plate.
in the
Ball
bullpen
two.
for the Dodgers. Edgardo Henriquez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Number 70, a left-hander, also throwing. On the outside corner, 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. A little out front there as he swings through it. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Nick Madrigal digs in now.
Ball in.
Peraza leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a 1-1. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pajes in position, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder
Jose Siri getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul straight back. Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball. Ball, that's just out.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one drifts
Inside, ball
inside.
3.
Logan O'Hoppe up next for the Angels. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Angels,
and
number
on the mound
40,
is the closer, Sam Bachman. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, 1-run game. Here's the left fielder, Alex Cole.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The Dodgers trying to scratch out at least one and send this to extra innings. And the home team trying to pull it out. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Here's a 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one misses. Ball three.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Andy Pappas, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 1 for 4 with a double. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one outside. Ball one.
So he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
The Dodgers with the tying run at second, winning run at first. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. In for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
The 2-1. In the dirt, throws to second, but he's back. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with one down here in the last half of inning number 9. This to third, and that chance handled. There's one out, a double play to end it with the tying run stranded at second.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, but were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
4-3 our final score.